Hi, everybody. I'm Pildas, and today my heroes are three women photographers. They are Diane Arbus, Mary Ellen Mark, and Annie Leibovitz, in recognition of Women History Month. First up is Diane Arbus. It seems like every photographer has been influenced by Diane Arbus. She was a pioneer. She liked to get up close and personal with their subjects. I think she did a very good job at that. First up is a young boy in a park, very clearly very disturbed and anxious. And that's a well-known photograph. Then another one of her famous photographs are the twins. She took lots of pictures of twins. These two young sisters in their black outfits with white collars, very well-known photograph, along with some older twins, which I believe are from Appalachia, and they're very strange looking. And that's a well-known photograph by Diane Arbus also. And then she took pictures of, transvestites and transgender people, which wasn't being done at that time. She was one of the first. And a famous photograph of hers is a transvestite holding a cigarette with curlers in her hair. Those are three pictures from Diane Arbus. Naturally, there's lots more, and I could spend hours just on looking at Diane Arbus pictures. My next hero was Mary Ellen Mark. And Mary Ellen Mark photographed people that were away from the mainstream. And that meant that she didn't objectify people, but she interacted with them. I think I follow her lead on that. And I was really amazed by the pictures from her book. She had maybe over 20 books. One of her books was Ward 81, where she was allowed to take pictures inside an insane asylum. Incredible photographs. And the picture of the young girl in the bathtub has been mimicked many times. So that's a favorite picture of people, a disturbing picture, but I've seen other people try and do the same photograph. It's a great photo. Then one of my favorite photos of hers is from the series of the Indian Circus. And that photograph is of an elephant with his trunk wrapped around the trainer's head. I have a copy of that on my wall at home. I look at it often, and I find that a really mesmerizing picture. And then the third one is a color picture looking down, I guess, in a whorehouse in Mumbai. Mary Ellen Mark was very tenacious, and it took her 8 years, 7 or 8 years, for her to be allowed to take those pictures. She would try every year to get permission to take pictures, and she was shunned, and rocks were thrown at her, and she kept coming back every year. And finally, she found a madam that would allow her to be inside the brothel to take these pictures. That series is called Falkland Road. And then last up was Annie Leibovitz, who is known for taking pictures of celebrities. She started out at Rolling Stone. The first picture I have of hers is the last picture that was taken of John Lennon just a few hours before he was shot. And it's a picture of John and Yoko Ono, and probably Rolling Stone's most famous photograph. And then Annie was very good at taking pictures of celebrity. I have a picture that I find kind of funny and wonderful in its composition, was of Arnold Schwarzenegger without his shirt on, naturally, smoking a cigar, riding on top of a white horse. He's wearing white riding pants, and it shows a strength because of the horse is really grounded and shows strength, and naturally everybody associates Schwarzenegger with strength. So that's a really terrific photo. Lastly is this wonderful photo of Meryl Streep. I think it was for Vanity Fair, and it's of her pulling her. She's in makeup, and she's pulling her face, like that. And it's a very strange photo, but riveting, and a great fashion photo. So those are my three women heroes for today. Naturally, there are a lot of other women photographers who deserve a shout out, like Vivian Myers, Carrie Mae Weems, Ruth Orkin, and so on and so on, Cindy Sherman. There's a long list. Hope you enjoyed women photographers today, and see you again next week. Thanks.